Screen.
Alright, they're probably just waiting for our signal, which is good.
I gave them the signal.
Oh, word? Okay. Alright, well then we're just gonna automatically disqualify them in 1 minute.
Alright, hold on. Let me project this thing. Where's the OBS?
Michael's Bean, Boy Doy, Light Bright Sun, Satan Slayer. Wait, I missed that. When did Satan Slayer switch teams? Okay.
When Fear collapsed.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. Okay. Yep. And then, oh no, Gaylor Arthur doesn't have his fire tag. Either that or there's like a glitch going on.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so where's the thing? To Discord. Yeah, we're just gonna cut all of this out.
I'm good with that.
Yep. Full screen projector. There you go.
Cool.
You can see
All right,
it.
dope. All right, I'm gonna post this up so everyone in Dash League is aware of it, and hopefully these teams get started any minute. Looks like they're just kind of having fun smashing their fists against each other, which has become like the new popular thing ever since that came out.
Yes, so true.
Prepare to start.
So we got who's in the lineup? We got Nitro, Gaily Arthur or Healy Arthur, Redux, Ahi, and Noble.
That's a pretty strong lineup. I mean, based on that alone, I think that the Fire has probably got the advantage going into this match. But I mean, Supernova's been working hard on their strategies, so definitely if Light Bright Sun can get them organized and get callouts perfected and keep comms in order, and they've worked their strats out, then they have the opportunity to win. But I mean, Gaily Arthur, Noble, Ahi, Nitro, those are pretty strong players, and of course Redux. So yeah, I mean, Fire probably has the advantage going into this, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see Redux trying to clear a car with pistols. That doesn't exactly work all the time. Unless you're Hater or F2P.
You have to have that good lag, right?
Yeah, basically.
The asymmetrical lag or whatever it is that people keep talking about. Everyone's always got nifty new tricks and how to win everything.
Oh, nice bounce shot by Michael Spain.
Oh wow, and he wins what should have been a lost fight based on peekers alone. But he's low on health and he's pushing out here before grabbing it. He's luckily able to get here in time without getting taken out. Oh, Noble didn't even see him, but you know what? It didn't matter. I guess he ran out of bullets, forgot to reload or something.
Yeah.
What happens? But they're getting good movement. I mean, Supernova is actually pushing pretty damn strong right now. Their Fire's having a very hard struggle getting the cart down. Right now, they're the first time they've really contested it. And Michael taking control of the top row, but losing control of the cart. The cart's now moving again.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it'll be a closer match because I'm not sure if both teams have the discipline on the defense. A lot of teams are very good at pushing, with the exception of like specific points.
That's right. Defense is difficult, but once you figure it out, once you understand it, then it becomes super hard to get past these choke points. And right now they're getting slowed down. I mean, they are starting to fall behind. They were actually a bit ahead, and now they're a bit behind.
Let's see what Supernova's doing in terms, Fire's doing in terms of defense.
I mean, your typical stuff, little health room area. Got one on cart.
They don't have any rockets up though.
No, that they don't. But a lot of the younger, newer teams don't really use rockets terribly strong. This is actually a good hold though. Their defensive positioning is pretty good for this level team. It's pretty good. Noble desperate for health.
See what Light Bright's doing.
He's gonna run right to the cart, and that's gonna be a mistake right there because there's so many people surrounding it. It's next to impossible to actually get any real movement out there unless you've got this full coordinated push. I see one player with a shield, and it does look like they're maybe doing a bit of a group up here. Let's see if it can work. He does have to get that kill. I'm wondering if Light Bright's not in tour mode, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't know.
He's
I've never really noticed that before.
6'5", so
Oh, okay, so yeah, he's
if
in
he's
tour
not
mode.
playing in
Tall
mode,
move. Tall move. Yeah, tall move. Yeah. I mean, right now his guns are blocking his vision. It's like the typical hallmark. That, or you can see like a short kid who manipulated their. I mean, this is just tall mode, but like sometimes you see like the what is it, X626, who's like a short kid, and then he puts himself into like this weird like manipulative state where he's got the little chicken wings covering his view. That's tall mode. This is. I mean, sorry, that's tour mode. This is tall mode. Big difference.
Yeah, I think they're like guardian glitches though from time to time, because when I was on the quest too, I would
definitely.
Like,
no, the quest will just shift your height up or down. Even the index. I don't know about you, but I've had that happen to me on index, where it's like, well, shit. Right now, I have to redo my whole guardian because the sensor is shifted just like a little bit, and now like my guardian thinks that the safe zone is in my desk, and I have to fix that. It's always a little bit of a problem. And index is way more difficult to set up a guardian on than that quest too.
Oh god, it's so much more difficult. It doesn't even do like the round. It's not as like flexible.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, this is too small of a play area. You need to fix it." Like, what?
Yeah, the quest you can just like outline like your foot, and
right,
that's fine.
right. Lightbright's doing some pretty good technique here to get in here. Unfortunately, he's not grouped up, and it's gonna not amount to tier 2 too much. They are getting some shields in and stuff. I mean, these aren't bad loadout. It's good headshot there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. They've got a minute and 30.
It's a good kill by Nitro. That's gonna prevent them from getting anything out of that push there. And now he's gonna be behind him, which is a good position. Yep, there we go. Gets a kill. Push taking him out. Push very mechanically gifted player. Newer player though.
Yeah, definitely.
Minute 6 seconds left. I mean, ooh, nice headshot there. It's becoming tougher and tougher. The sense of urgency has to be there for them. He does see that flanker. The flanker came back and he was like, ooh, what the hell? A little bit of a post dash there, but it happens. Another kill. I mean, they're just kind of controlling this little lobby area, and it's working out for them right now because Supernova's not getting in there and taking care of them. I mean, typically if you get in there, you can wipe that area out. All of a sudden, things open up, and you've got a really, really strong push. And because they over put themselves in that room, all of a sudden you've got a lot of breathing room. And look, push takes them out there.
Yeah, so I think like in this instance, probably Supernova might have the edge in terms of like mechanical skill with push and Michael Speen, Boydoy, who's been around for a long time. But it looks like they're just not taking control of certain areas in order to make space for them to like move up.
Not even that, but the group ups, they could be a little stronger in the actual grouping up portions. And then what do you do with the group up? At this point, everyone's already watched streams enough to know you have to go. Oh, look at that bounce shot. That's cool. You know what? Fire takes it. 46%. So let's see if Supernova can hold them before this. It doesn't seem likely, but it's definitely a possibility. But yeah, I mean, once you get the group up, it's what do you do with it? And that's where teams really have to get into everything. I mean, grouping up is become like obvious meta now, so that teams in almost every tier can understand that that's something they need to do.
Alright, let's see what kind of loadouts Supernova's getting.
Loadout's always fun, man. It's the one time you have 30 full seconds. You can get literally any weapon combos, anything you want. And it's always fun to see what teams choose to do at that time. You don't typically see a player go one shot here, since they have so much ample time. Oh, good kill by Gale.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing smartly, you can get 5 shocks on the field.
Yeah. And why not? Shocks are awesome. Another good kill there. Gale is kind of doing a lot of damage, and he's unable to get to a health right now. But he keeps getting kills. Oh, nice, look, and another one. Jesus.
Dies, yeah.
I don't think they have an answer for him, but here finally pushed, gets him with the headshot. And this is a pretty strong push. They're actually doubling on the payload, which they don't even need to do right now. They can totally take space. Playing very reserved. This is like the passive early meta style of payload we used to see a lot more, where people just stay back and hang behind the payload and protect it rather than pushing up and creating more space. Oh, kill on right. Sade Slayer takes out Gale from behind. It's still a really strong push right now. They're not really slowing down. I mean, they're way ahead of where Supernova was. And furthermore, Supernova was getting contested in this area a lot more.
Yeah, there's really nothing here happening.
Now this is one risk where they did push up. Payload's down. I don't think anyone knows it. They're out there killing, but look, payload's still down. And finally Nitro gets on it and moves it. Now they realize what's happening. Maybe a little early to have rockets. Oh, there we go. Good kill. Another good kill. You know, I mean, rockets could, at this point, be the difference maker. If they can really effectively use these things, then they can stop everything from happening.
She's just gotta stay alive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the name of the game with rocketeering. I mean, obviously, you have to be accurate with your rockets, but you have to stay alive. Oh, no, and there. Nitro, or Noble getting the kill. Gonna end that. They're trying to get rockets back up immediately. It's always good to have more than one user, one rocket user. That way you can, you know, obviously get them back up as soon as they go down. But right now, things are just cruising. I mean, they're looking to finish with time left on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much time left there. Almost guaranteed to win.
At this point, they could probably trickle their way through this.
Yeah.
It's still little distance. There we go. Is that it? Yep. 1 more %. Team wipe. They're gonna get it right here. There we go. No, wait. Yep. That's it. 3 minutes 4 seconds left on the clock. A very impressive job by Fire.
Yep, decent effort by
Supernova is a season 1 team. Fire joined in season 2.
Yeah, so let's check out the scores. Let's see. Top Dasher, Noble, surprise. And on Supernova, you got Boydoy leading the way.
Yep. Both in kills and points. I mean, good job, but Fire crushed it, man.
Yeah.
Excellent work by them. Hey, while we're taking a break here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thumbs up, everything. Leave a comment. Destroyer, I know you're in the chat. I don't see you liking it yet. Go ahead and do that.
How many people are watching right now?
We have 4 watching, which is understandable. We're in the middle of a work day / school day.
Yeah, for sure.
Get those views up after everything's said and done. Right now we're just waiting for them to play Dom. But after seeing those KDs, you kind of expect a similar result, right?
Yeah.
Dom usually favors the team with higher KD. Not always, but typically.
I mean, yeah, to a certain, I feel like it favors more aggressive teams. Because, you know, when we played Onyx, I think on Launchpad they had a better KD with Schemos.
Right.
You know, but then we just...
Well, Launchpad's a little different in that I would say all of the people you consider top Launchpad players are just kind of people with long sight line ability. Our map is full of long range shooting.
Yeah, it really is. I hope to God that we can get a new payload sometime soon. That would be interesting.
Absolutely. I mean, payload's a nuanced map. And you have to look at it from Triangle Factory's perspective, where the map that all the new players are playing the most is probably like Capture the Flag and Elimination, which ironically are the map that League players prefer the least.
Yeah. I don't think I've played Rig more than twice.
But there's a reason for that. I mean, you can jump into a limb, and we saw this in the tournament in the offseason. 2 brand new players outscoring a guy like Gamer Smashes. It's a bit absurd, and it shows you that there's no way that's a viable League map. But the fact that a player can join this game for the first time and do well, it's of course going to be their favorite map. That makes sense. And then Capture the Flag, it's a beautiful map. I can understand why players are drawn to it for that reason alone. Mm-hmm. But for League play, again, it's just not something that you oftentimes see League players enjoy. All right, so Fire's waiting for one sub to come in, just for Redux. Either that or he took a little bathroom break. Happens. They really should have gotten rid of all of the bots there, but that is a league rule, I believe. So if you're watching, be aware that's something required. We're down to 2 people watching now, but we do have 2 likes, so that's good. Got our likes back up. Yeah, again, it's middle of a work day, middle of a school day. Can't expect too many people to be watching right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
But so far, Fire looking dominant. Supernova, I mean, they definitely tried their ass off, but right now it wasn't the result they were looking for. I mean, they're off of, what, 3 or 4 wins in a row?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is this even the same lineup they had in their last cycle matches?
I don't believe so. Actually, Supernova dropping 1 player right here. I don't know if that was an internet disconnection, because I do know that Satan Slayer is from somewhere in the European region
I think
and has internet issues.
like Scotland or the UK or England, one or the other.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. It's all the same, right? No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. They could definitely adapt. We've seen it oftentimes where a team can get dominated on payload and then come back and win not only the Dom map but also the control point map, and that would be exciting. That's definitely what I'm rooting for. It would be awesome if Supernova can come back and take everything. It's been fun watching Lightbright Sun work with this team. He's very dedicated to team play. It's definitely been his focus here, and getting all of his guys up to speed and making sure that they play in a more coordinated style of play, which historically Supernova, you know, they're the guys who got started by Yellow and abandoned by Yellow, who's now vegan or whatever. What is it? It's Animal Rights is his new name. Rights, yeah. And after that, it left a little bit of a void. But I mean, Boydoy and Yeekid were doing a great job. Yeekid's been less active recently. I think Boydoy kind of had, you know, maybe refocus on school or something. But here we are. They're still, as a team, they're still chugging along. They pick up good players pretty often. I mean, they really do. It's not like they're just constant. Oh shit, Yeekid's here. Damn, that's awesome. Cool. I'm just talking about his absence. I mean, Yeekid used to be one of the most active commentators, one of the most active community members, and life got, you know, a little bit more in the way. Corona started dying down. He had to get more, you know, I guess back to what he was used to doing. But I love this team for many reasons. I mean, they have some former Onyx players like Lightbright Sun and Mando, and they never were like super aggressive, active in the strat part of things and that kind of side of everything. So it's cool to see Lightbright Sun come in and try to bring that to. Did USPS just freeze midair on that dash there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's having some internet struggles right there. You can just see it. Look, frozen. Did I watch the video today that Makers posted of someone using a lag switch in Call of Duty or something? It was insane. He just hits the switch, and the player he's fighting freezes in his place, and then you shoot him. And there's literally, it's just ridiculous. The guy had like an 80 KD or something stupid. It's just insane. So you have to wonder if some of these people with crazy internet, they're just fighting people stuck standing still like half the time. Granted, it'd be even better if they had a lag switch because they could just freeze the player. Like, if you watch that video, it's like, holy shit! I didn't think that was even like a thing, but apparently it is. So I don't know, but
so like the
lag
player,
definitely plays an impact.
The player who was shooting would hit the switch,
so
and then the.
Yeah, so this player shooting would hit the switch, and then the enemy, like, their hitbox would just freeze in place, and then they would kill them, and then they would unfreeze the game and move on. Now, they can move around. It's kind of like similar to, have you ever had, like, really high ping spikes or something, where, like, you're moving around and no one else is?
Yeah, but in this game, you can't fire your guns, though, when that happens.
True. So there must be some way that Triangle Dash Factory has overcome that, because in the other game, you could just see it, he would freeze a player and kill him. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen, honestly. Like, insane.
Yeah.
USPS back, maybe had a bit of a crappy connection with a relayed connection there. So hopefully everything's getting settled out and they're going to get ready to go. It's cool. I mean, USPS coming in and Yeekid coming in. This could change the balance of things. We'll see. Oh, they're going to do a little bit of strat talks. It's funny teams still bother going into the strat room. I mean, we do too. Just like, it's just, I don't know, habitual or whatever. But like in reality, it doesn't actually matter because you can just mute the other team now that we can turn off prox chat.
Right.
And,
yeah.
And you can meet while standing at the button. You know, it doesn't really make a literal difference. Oh, cool. We got Satan Slayer in the chat. Hey, Satan Slayer, what's up? Good job in the last map. Don't forget to hit that like button while you're in here. But yep, high ping will get you. It's definitely been a factor here. I just went through a hurricane myself. So I was on like a cell phone, but it wasn't just that. No one in my entire city had internet. So we're all just fighting for cell phone signal. And it was crazy. At one point, I had 24,000 ping. And I've got to say, it was one of the most unique experiences you can have. So like what happens is you shoot and your bullets won't leave the gun for like 24 seconds or whatever. And it's nuts. Like, so what I would do, I figured out finally, if I just shock the cart, in theory, at some point, someone will happen to get on the cart 24 seconds after I fired my gun. And I was able to get like 1 or 2 kills, and I felt like a superhero for even accomplishing that. But most of the time, you leave spawn, someone goes to spawn camp, and all of a sudden you're dead 24 seconds ago. You just didn't know it. It's crazy. Ping is a wild thing in this game, but it's fun. It was fun kind of trying to figure out how to play with all that. I mean, 24,000 ping is literally unplayable. I don't recommend it to anyone. I can't believe it let me stay in that lobby. Like, how do you not get kicked? I don't know how all that works. I would think after like 300 ping, they're just like, goodbye.
Yeah, well, we're all going to be high ping on Saturday. Be sure to tune in, though. 5 p.m. Eastern, The versus Apex. We're playing the first map on the city
That is
server.
going to be a wild game. 2 American teams playing in Australia or whatever. It's going to be fun, dude. I can't wait to watch that. I look forward to it significantly. It's just going to be nuts. You're going to see players just shooting at an empty corner, and then someone dies, and you're going to be like, what? All fun, though. Which is what this game's about, just fun. It looks like they're finally getting ready, and they better, because they have 30 seconds before both teams forfeit. Or something. I think. I don't know the rules anymore, but 10 minutes is the buffer period. Everyone kind of getting ready. I think we're all done our strat talks. Get things started. Any predictions for what happens here?
I'm thinking it's probably going to be Fire that takes it. I mean, because Noble, Nitro, and Gaily Arthur are still all in. Right?
Yep. I mean, on the other end, you still have like Push, G-Kid, and Boydoy. These are pretty good teams, I think.
In 3, 2,
In fact, let's.
I'm glad
follow
G-Kid's
Noble.
in. I'm glad G-Kid's in. It's been a long time since we've seen him be super active.
elimination.
Nice headshot right to start things off.
Takes
I
B.
mean,
Gonna
for a
miss
while, we
that
thought
kill,
Noble was
left
gonna
him
go to
right in there.
Onyx.
Did we? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was on the table.
Yeah, he was scrimming with him for a bit.
Okay. G-Kid getting a kill right there. Nice job. And they're pretty even right now. Fire actually had 4 out for a split second there. Button countdown, and we're about to get a score here. Oh, they did
Wow.
it! They did it! Holy shit, that was quick. Okay, man, I think we're gonna get a control point. Bringing G-Kid in was a good move. 1-0, infinite KD to get that first point. That was quick as hell.
And
Push
look,
is one of those
Push and,
new players that I
yeah.
like watching. Yeah, let's keep it on Push for a minute. Oh, he does get taken out, but I still want to see him.
Takes B.
Right now, 4 of his teammates are still alive. And shit, they've only taken 3 total deaths in their entire team, which is less than Michael's killed, or equal to what Michael's killed. Push getting a nice little kill there, doing a little duck thing. Nice kill. There are a little too many players in their basement right there. That's a big mistake teams often make. You don't want to over situate yourself in a basement where you can't get to a counter if you need to. You kid kind of being a little patient here. Takes out Noble, who didn't see him at all. There's a good backdash. You'll notice Ye-Kid probably going to be using more of like old, dash meta versus sprint meta, which is good. Honestly, a lot of players overcommit to the sprint strafing, and some of that dashing can really overcome it.
I mean, it depends on your ping. If you're super low ping, the dashing just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but if you're high ping, that dash can just throw everything off. Like I've seen some of the higher ping players, their entire playstyle is like 1 dash and then get a kill, 1 dash and then get a kill. And there's just no way to overcome it because it's just a peekers.
Yeah, so true.
And like you don't even have to do anything fancy. You just dash left, kill. Oh, look at Boydoy. Boydoy's putting in some serious work, and if he can hold this button here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he did it!
He held the button with the two of them around
Oh,
it.
shit!
That's
Oh,
insane.
man.
Two
That's
zips.
impressive as all hell. Good job, Boydoy, there,
Let's
securing
go.
the point for his team. God damn. And Push with 8 kills, 4 deaths. That's just nuts all around. They're doing insane. Dude, think about this. They just kind of got rocked on payload, and they're just dominating this. They're dominating. This is not even close.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect them to dominate like this.
Well, shit, man. Kid came in and made the difference.
Blue team score counter. Blue team.
Oh, but look, Blue does finally get a countdown initiated. Lightbright Sun doing a great job here on B, playing the duck
Red
role.
takes C. Blue
Shout out to
takes
my boy
C.
Duck. Hopefully he returns to competitive play soon.
Blue team
Or any play.
countered.
I love Duck.
Oh, he plays. See him in pubs all the time, dude. He was in a scrimmage against your... Oh, no, it was against Bias. That's right. Close enough. That's practically your team, right?
Red takes C.
Boydoy, can you hold another button and get another epic little finish here? That'd be great. Oh, come on, Boydoy. Get the kills. Get the kills. Oh, he caps the button, but it's not enough. There's one other player left to take him out. It's still fun watching Boydoy play, man. He still got it.
Blue
Oh.
takes B.
Oh, man, if Lightbright Sun could have gotten into that health, he may have had a chance to take those people out in the basement. USPS holding down the
Blue
base,
takes B.
doing a little pistol sniping.
Red takes B. Blue team score countered.
Here we go. Get a countdown initiated on their end.
Blue team score countered. Red
Lightbright
takes
Sun getting a
A.
nice kill. Six five. That's pretty crazy.
Red takes
Got to be your height or something, or that taller than you, huh?
Like 2 inches, yeah.
Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue team scores in.
And here we go, another countdown by Fire. Lightbright Sun saving the day again.
Blue
He's doing a
team
great job on those
scores
counters.
in 3. Countered.
Nice kill by Yeet Kid.
So they've got 4 in the base. They gotta hurry up and get to B.
Yeah, I mean, this is always a risk because you see what's happening here. They're
Yeah.
clearing out one person and then another person pours in. And all it takes is one person to get a really lucky, great play. And like right now, Yeet Kid was the only player alive. If he didn't get that kill, they would have scored.
Yeah.
They definitely need to get out of this base. I mean, that's critical right now at this juncture. Getting that kill, you see the kills, you got to push out. That's very, very important. Get back out of there. You don't want to turtle in your base too much, especially when you've had the momentum on your side this strongly. They got those first 2 points in like what, 3 minutes or less?
Yeah.
So that was extremely impressive work. Ooh, get the kills. Oh,
Who's that?
man. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a crazy
Oh,
play.
we got a power play right now.
Oh, do we? Who's out?
Yeah. USPS got dropped, I think. I think she was
Oh
the
no.
one lagging.
Yeah, she was
and
having
got
some
dropped.
ping issues. That's right.
Yeah.
So maybe they're gonna capitalize here. But you know, it's always impressive to see when a team can hold it down.
She's back
It's
now.
almost. I honestly prefer it. Like I prefer when a team can be like, fuck, you know, we got 4 players, but we're not gonna give up any points here. We're gonna hold shit down and make it so that we can at least last until they come back. And we've seen that a few times with some epic results. When Team M beat Arc and Quarry last season, there was a large portion of time where Doofus was out, and Team M did not give up a point during that time.
Blue takes A. Red
Nice
takes
kill there,
A.
gets a headshot. Boydoy knows though, he's got to stay aggressive and get out. He's one of the most veteran players on this team for sure.
Blue takes B.
Yep. Fine
Oh, look at
example
that.
of-
Great play
it's
there.
OG trading.
Now they are staying in here. Man, Noble gets the kill. That's gonna end it. That's gonna end it. But there is a countdown now. Noble's gonna try to counter B. He does.
Blue takes C.
Countering B, pretty excessively good tool. Like we saw earlier, you know, Supernova kind of had everybody going for their own button, which can work and it can be a risk. One player coming in and getting a team wipe. Right now, you got someone behind you. Oh, here we go. This is looking like it's going to be a point for them.
In 3. Countered.
Okay.
Oh,
so
man, they
Michael
got
Speen's
countered
gotta
in the
be
last
moving to B
second.
at this point.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, you want to get out of your base. You definitely don't want to have 5 people here while they just keep coming in and killing you and getting captures and pound down. And then you're spawn locked. Right
Oh,
now,
they
there's
got
2
it.
players.
Yeah, they countered the other base.
That's great. That's great. You want to see them countering the other base, but there's so many players in their own base. Push is the only person alive. Is he going to be able to get there in time? He's not. And there we go. Good score by Fire. So Fire is actually adapting pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
They've now started becoming the more aggressive
Match
team,
point.
and KD's look fairly even across the board
Elimination.
between the two teams. I mean, not like between each individual, but basically aggression is the name of the game right now, and Ahi's showing that.
Blue takes
Yeah, you can
B.
see Ai with his fast dashing.
He is a bit of an odd, you know, like odd Leviathan, not like odd as in weird. He had grip style, like where he holds one gun kind of in front of the other. It is interesting to see him picking up a rocket here.
Red takes B.
Not terribly typical.
Red takes B. Red team. scores
Nitro trying to do some pistol sniping.
2-1.
Oh, that's it.
Oh shit! And there you go. That's it. That's it. I mean,
It looks
Fire
like
needed
someone
this to
dropped
keep
at the very last
aggressiveness,
second. Yeah.
But yeah, look, and Gailey got killed right at the last second. E-Kid walking over looked dangerously close to a teabag, but he didn't.
No, USPS, she dropped. She just got back.
Oh, really? So it was a power play to finish things off. That's always rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, internet struggles can be really rough on a team. We saw in the chat Satan Slayer was saying when she was playing for Supernova that she was having struggles on ping. But hey, man, that was super impressive by Supernova. That was great. They had done so many things the right way. Those first 2 points extremely good, and then finally securing the win there. Awesome job. Now we get to see the control point. I'm super excited for that. This is good. This is like the actual. This is what you want to see out of basically every Dash League match. Is two teams who can go at it really, really strong against each other and result in close matches that put us in the control point. What's the buffer period? It's 10 minutes, right? Might see that full 10 minutes being utilized if they're trying to figure things out on their end. It happens.
This is weird. My drone just froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Okay, there we go.
Cool. Yeah, sometimes the buttons stop working for like a split second. Yeah, Tim. Tim in the chat pointing out that these disconnects have to be really upsetting for the team. And absolutely, they always are. And it's something that you try to plan around. It's definitely like when we had Doofus, playing actively most matches, we always had to like figure there had to be someone sitting in the background just in case things disconnected. It's an unfortunate reality of playing this game and playing this league. Something you do have to prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if maybe I think she's from the south too. Hurricane troubles on their end. Right now, I'm running like this like program that I guess uses like redundant packets or something above my knowledge, but nonetheless, it's helping keep my internet somewhat stable during this time. I finally did get internet back, which is awesome, but internet after a big storm is always kind of rough nonetheless. Right now we got both teams kind of stratting. This is it. I mean, this map will decide who wins the whole thing. So of course it's kind of a big deal for both teams.
What are you thinking for the control point?
Oh man, this is gonna be tough. I mean, it depends on who stays in here, and I'm gonna give it to Supernova. The way that they were so aggressive on that Dom map tells me that they can win this. It just depends though on their playstyle and what they actually do. In control point, a lot of people think that the objective is to hit the button, and that's not the objective. The objective is to control the button. It's in the name. But then furthermore, I've even heard people suggesting crazy stuff like the objective is to steal the enemy dash. So if that's what these teams try to do, of course they're gonna probably lose. But yeah, I mean, just from a mechanical standpoint, after watching what Supernova did on that last map, you expect them to take this. I mean, hitting the button is part of controlling the button, but it's not the actual objective. The objective is to control the space surrounding the button so that it stays your team's color. If you're hitting the button and dying over and over and over again and your team hasn't actually taken control of the area, you're basically farming points and doing little else.
Match starts
Okay, so-
in 3,
Should we
2,
check out the button
1.
or follow? Check out the button for a bit.
Red team first elimination. Blue team has captured the control point.
Oh, yeah, no, just follow people.
Red team has captured.
Trying to watch this button is always so
Blue
challenging.
team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
So right now, Fire's got an early lead.
Yeah, I mean these early leads, 3 seconds. It's not enough to really
It's 20.
gauge.
Captured the control
20 seconds. Oh, I'm watching YouTube by accident. There we go. That explains it. Yeah, actually, Fire doing a great job then. Yeah, and they are controlling the space surrounding the button, which is definitely what you want to be doing.
Red team has captured.
Lots of action. They're doubling the other team's score. If they can keep that pace up, it'll be a decisive victory on their end.
Red team has captured the control point.
Still early on, but they still have double the score. Really, this is looking
Blue team.
Yeah,
pretty
so-
favorable for Fire. Fire might finish this without even letting them get to 200 at this pace.
Yeah, Fire started to get warmed up towards the end of the domination map, but it just was like the disconnections from USPS, I think.
Blue team.
Yeah, you know that probably did play a significant factor there.
Yeah.
Wow, and look, Boydoy had the peakers and still got taken out. Theoretically, should have had the
Red
peakers.
team has captured the control point. Red team
But they're still on pace. They're basically just continuously keeping that 20-second gap
control point.
that they built up, which means they are losing a bit of the double their score momentum they had. But shit, I mean, 20 seconds is still pretty significant.
Red team has captured the control point.
At the same time, that means Supernova's adapting just a little bit, pulling things a little closer now. This is great. Now they're at a 15-second gap. They're pulling things tighter and tighter.
Nitro's chasing the kill. You gotta go for the button, buddy.
Yeah, definitely
Red team has
want to kill and control the area around the button prior to anything else.
control point.
Like you're getting taken out
Has captured the control
right there. Ahi's smashing the button, running away.
captured the
He's still focusing in on the button. Though. You see that, like when he gets the kill, he's not totally ignoring the fact that the button exists anymore.
captured the control point.
I mean, we have a pretty good match here. They've come back quite a ways. 12-second gap now. Both teams starting to get warmed up. It seems.
The control point.
Yeah, see what Push is doing. Great job. He's getting the kills and
And
he's hitting the
staying by
button,
the button,
in
yeah.
right in the specific area. He's not just chasing people down or any of those things. Yikid getting a nice kill there, but look, the button is still blue and Yikid's just looking for kills. He gets the kill. He's looking to fight Noble. Noble gets it, and that's going to create a bigger gap. 10 seconds actually. 10 seconds is all that separates these two teams. That was once 20 seconds. Yeah, UPS froze there for a second. That's a rough internet connection. That's going to cost. It's going to cost them a little bit. It's like
The control point.
tough.
Red team has captured the control point.
Boy, sees this. There's 3 people surrounding this button, one with a shield. Good job by Fire coming up with creative ways to control this area. But the awesome thing to see about what Fire is doing is that they are controlling it. They're definitely objective focused right here. So Fire, I mean, honestly, Fire's probably going to win this one based on what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, they almost got USPS. It's like a big shield and then 3 other people.
Yeah, definitely. Noble using a bit of this old meta where you use the button back before you could hit the button and dash away. Some nice headshots surrounding that button area.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue
Dude, if I didn't know
team has captured
better,
the
I would say Nitro's having a bit of hit reg issues. It seems like his bullets aren't doing as much damage, but it's hard to gauge without freezing thing. Wouldn't mind seeing his POV. What we see on spectators with the server sees, it's like you can't actually roll this back and say, oh, that was hit reg. But you can suggest if a dude keeps shooting at someone over and over and over again, that it may be having some sort of trouble.
Right.
Packet
yeah.
loss plays a role into that.
Red team has captured the control point.
Yeah, it's got. You can also see like the high ping players because the other players don't respond to them when they show up right away.
Yep. Ahi getting a nice kill there to help his team continue to build this gap. And this gap has grown very large now, 40 seconds. I mean, this is becoming unrecoverable.
Yeah, I mean anything can happen, but once they get to 200, you know, it's like really hard to come back from
Yeah,
that.
once you get to 200, you really want a 20-second or less gap. Outside of that, it becomes like a huge like Mount Everest type task.
Captured the control point.
Both physically and psychologically.
Yeah, exactly. But Fire is just doing a fantastic job of controlling the space, and it's showing. Not only that, but they're doing a good job of getting kills too, and getting the kills in the right spots. Life Bright Sun doing a nice play there. USPS grabbing the shield. I mean, I suspect with her ping, she's just like, you know, that's really good. That's a great way to adapt to how the game works. You know, when you can't get kills because your ping's not allowing you to shoot bullets, grab a shield, protect the button. Look at Yi Kid's backdashing. Some of the best backdashing I think I've seen of any player in this league. Very smooth motions.
Has captured the control point.
Like him and Doofus both have excellent backdashing. But look, it's working, man. It can't even take her out.
Red team has captured the control point.
And here we go with 208, and they're down about 60 seconds. This is a next to
They just
impossible
had, like-
task.
Red team has captured the control point.
And the back there at the shield, man. Oh, getting killed from behind. Best way to kill a shield user is to get behind them for sure.
Captured the control point.
Or just shoot through the shield. That works too right now.
The control point.
Oh, did they not fix it yet?
I don't believe so. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I just don't. I mean, I don't want to get used to a playstyle that requires you to glitch your bullets through a shield.
Captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
Man, 230.
Oh, you're saying shoot through the shield like
Yeah,
from
yeah, you
behind
can
it,
literally-
not like
No. Like you're standing in front of a person with a shield. You can shoot your bullets through it if you do it a certain way. I'm not gonna advertise it because I think it's good. But yeah, no, not something you want to actively try to do because they will fix it. I'm sure of it. Man, I mean they're doing a fine job now, but with this lead, they only have 50 seconds left and they're back 75 on the other end. It seems like a pretty ridiculous task. Fire's almost certainly gonna win this.
yeah, it's 70 points.
Yeah, huge point differential.
Blue team has captured
So
the control
again,
point.
you know, they did a great job on the Dom map, but here it seems that Fire came with a better understanding of how to play this specific map, and their task was in front of them. Like I said, even with USPS having the ping issues, grabbing that shield is making a massive difference for this team.
Yeah, I mean, wow, look, she's 1 in 27.
Their team's winning by 60 seconds, and that's definitely largely as a result of her adapting to the circumstances she's thrusted with. You know, life gives you lemons. You make lemonade, and that's what she's done. And that's really impressive.
Captured the control point. Blue team has
30 seconds left here. But I will give it to Supernova. They're getting over 200 seconds. That's definitely better than if they hadn't. It's just right now, 25 seconds left, and they have to make up 92 seconds. It's almost impossible. I mean, it's basically impossible. 18 seconds left now.
Blue team has captured the control
And Fire doing a fantastic job of controlling the space.
captured the control
Nice headshot there from Ahi,
the control point.
using that arc odd gun grip.
Blue team
Yeah, they're getting nice kills. They're just controlling this though. You know, every time that the other team hits the button, they leave the area, and Fire's right there to recapture it back.
has captured the control point.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. We're almost finished here. There we go. Fire takes it. Great job by Fire. I mean, honestly, it was super impressive. That was super impressive work. Having a player with significant ping issues, being able to adapt to the circumstances, and wow, look at Gailey Arthur with 9,540 points. Amazing work there. Push with 40 kills, 20 deaths, and 9,000 points. Really impressive. Michael not far behind him. Very close. Like what, 10 points behind? Jesus.
Yeah.
But he was definitely smashing button, and honestly with his KD, you have to imagine he was leaving the area a little too quickly, or he was dying a little too quickly. It's preferable to get some kills surrounding the button, keeping control of that space, than to get in there, get a kill, get a button, and run away, or even worse, to get killed right away. But nonetheless, great job to Fire. They took this map and they deserved that win. Their strategy worked out really well.
All right, well, GG's to both teams. That wraps up the cast. Any shout outs, Percent?
Shout out to Light Bright Sun, good dude, bringing the team together. They had a really nice win there on that second map, and it's really cool to see what he's doing with that team. Always love scrimming with him and everything else.
Cool. Yeah. Shout out to Light Bright Sun. Shout out to Fire. And yeah, that's it. See you guys.
Peace.